Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're jumping into Story Seasons A Wonderful Life, the first remake of Harvest Moon A Wonderful Life, which is the first game that got me into gaming. And I can't wait to jump into this, see what they've improved, see what they've changed, and hopefully finish the game. It's a long game. It's gonna be a long road, but it's gonna be good. It all started with a letter. Can't remember how many years it's been since I got one. See, I had this friend once. We used to share all our hopes and dreams with each other, and the sender of this letter, this kid. The letter was all about life in the city. The kid asked a bunch of questions about farming, and at the end wrote, "I'd like to try working the farm." To a city kid, I guess life in Forgotten Valley must have seemed appealing. Well, it took me by surprise. I'd say that much. I closed my eyes and saw my old friend's smile just like it was yesterday. It takes guts to travel all the way from the big city to Forgotten Valley, a place most folks, well, forgot about. Oh, look, there we are. We're starting off original. So, you're Stevie, huh? I'm real sorry to hear about your old man. He was a good guy. Gonna make a lot of friends in the next life, I bet. I gotta say though, you must take after him. No average youngin' would want to pick up and come to Forgotten Valley of all places. Well, once you spend a little time here, I'm sure you'll figure out if it's really the life you want. All right, this is it. This is the land your old man and I found. The buildings are run down, sure, but you can still use them. Soil's fertile enough to grow crops on too. See this pasture? If you spread some fertilizer on it, you'll have a place for your livestock to graze. So, how about it, kid? You ready to take over the farm? If you do, on second thought, you end the game and there's credits. There's like 3 ways to see the credits. That is one of them. That's what I like to hear. I'm sure your old man's cheering you on too. Come on then, might as well give you the grand tour. This here's the barn. It's where you'll raise cows, horses, and sheep. I'll take you inside later. Here's the shipping bin. Get to know it, cause it's gonna be your best friend. If you've milk or any other products to ship, put them in there. I'll sell them for you at the city market the next morning. If there's something you want me to buy, I'll write it down in the ledger there. Over there's your storage shed and your food storage. If your bag ever starts getting too full, you can throw items you don't need in one of those. I doubt it. Is it not the infinite backpack? I'll put the smaller items you buy and any profits you make here. Other folks might leave gifts or rewards around here too, so keep an eye out for those. This is the coop, you might have guessed, but this is where you'll raise your chickens. That there is one of your fields. You can plant seeds there, but you'll need a hoe to plow the soil first. Speaking of which, I got a few packs of seeds and some basic tools for you. Try using them when you get a chance. Huh, guess a couple stray dogs settled in here, and it looks like they've already warmed up to you. Alright, I'll let you keep one, but just one, alright? I ain't a huge fan of dogs. I want both. Now go on and pick a favorite. We're gonna go floppy ear, just for the very odd chance that we could get that dog by the dig site. Very odd chance. My dog's name is Cat. That's good. I'll try to find an owner for the other pup next time I head to the city. Guess I'll be the little one a doghouse too. You're so handy. You're so helpful and crafty. And this here is your house. I tried to fix it up a bit before you arrived, so you should be able to settle in right. Huh? Oh, my house. See that cabin over there? That's where I live. Well, that covers the main facilities. Ain't much, but if you save up, maybe you can expand some of them. Oh, before I forget, I said we go in the barn later, didn't I? Well, it's later. Follow me. How about you a cow as a welcome present? Her feed bin is all set up over there. Oh, and she'll need a name too. Tradition! Ruby, huh? I like it. She's our first animal, so take good care of her. She gave birth about 10 days ago, so she'll produce plenty of milk as long as she's healthy. You should be able to milk her twice a day. And you gotta get her bred right away. I think that about sums up the farm. Oh wait, we've got to decide on a name for it. Any ideas? I'm original. Our farm, has a nice ring to it, sure. Well, I've got you. Might as well introduce you to the locals. I'm no social butterfly, but a young'un like you is sure to charm the heck out of them. Ready to go? What's the matter? Nothing. I'm no social butterfly, but we'll do introductions. That way I can say that I met him. Let's get to it then. This here's the layover inn. Tay runs the place with his wife Lou. Their son Rock lives with them too. A little rhymey there. Oh, and there's a girl named Nami who's staying up on the second floor. This is Gary and his wife Nina. This is Chris. That's Chris's husband Sully and their son Hugh. Gavin here is owner and head barista at the Bluebird Cafe. Why can't it be the bar anymore? Molly helps him out part-time. She's there all the time. I doubt it's part-time. Romana here owns the villa where she lives with her granddaughter, Lumina. Their butler over there is called Sebastian. Oh, the guy playing guitar? That's Gustafa. He's a real character, always strumming some tune or another. Cody! The guy over there is Gordy, a man of few words, but a real passionate artist apparently. Cody's had a big change. That's Vesta. She runs their agricultural farm here. She feeds everyone, basically. Over there is Matthew, her little brother. Cecilia helps them both with farm work. They sell seeds here, so take a look at their stock when you get a chance. A few other folks live in that direction. We've got the twins who craft fireworks and an oddball scientist. That's not to ask about his experiments. Plus, there's an archaeologist staying in a tent up by the waterfall there. He and his assistant dig up all sorts of weird stuff. All right, that should cover everyone. I'm sure you're exhausted. It's been a long day, so take it easy for now. If you think of any other questions for me later, don't you hesitate to ask, all right? Oh yeah, there's something I forgot to give you. What? This camera belonged to your old man. Ain't the newest model, obviously, but it does the job well enough. We get a camera? Let's try taking a test photo real quick. Oh no. What kind of pose is that? What kind of... That looks like I'm falling. You can use it whenever you're feeling photographic. I think it means photogenic. Now get some rest, kid. You've earned it. Oh, never seen a nature sprite like that before. Oh, it's the little ones. Hey, who could it be? Beats the heck out of me. As far as I know, we're the only nature sprites in Forgotten Valley. Yeah, so what are we looking at then? I'm a person, good question. Hey buddy, what's your name? Stevie. Gotcha, so your nature sprite name's Stevie. Roger that. Name's Ace, nice to meet ya. I'm Jack, nice to greet ya. My name's Hart. Let's all be friends, okay? Just smile and nod. Beginnings. Oh yeah, wait, there's actual chapter names. So I don't think there was in the original. We got Sunny. We got fishing. We have really good luck. And there's a news. Hey Stevie, wait up a sec. Before you go out, don't forget to check Chuckaker's notes so you can find them on your side table. These notes have lots of helpful stuff in them. Check them out before you go. This is going to be a lot of reading in this episode, guys. You've got lots to learn about farming. There ain't much, but I hope these notes will answer your questions. First, you gotta learn how to make a living. Try to sell any crops you pick. More profit means more facilities. Walk around the valley and chat up the locals too. Give them enough gifts and they'll take a liking to you. I'm curious, do they turn their heads when they like us or do they turn their heads automatically? We got 4 seasons here: spring, summer, autumn, and winter in that order. Each season lasts about 10 days, so use your time wisely. The year goes by faster than you might think. We have a festival for each season. Check your calendar for more info. There are good times to socialize. Farm work takes a ton of stamina. Be careful you don't overdo it. Eat proper meals and get plenty of rest. If you work too hard or get hungry, you'll lose stamina pretty fast, so be sure to eat a hearty meal. If you plan on staying here for the long haul, you'll probably want to find a partner to spend your life with. Hopefully you'll find somebody who really clicks with you in your first year here. Go get them, kid. So we can't do the first festival because would be today as the New Year. Can we do the New Year's? No, we can't. We got a wonder for reaching chapter 1 and for obtaining an animal and for looking in a mirror. We got 3 wonders. We are so wonderful. Now there should be Hey, there was one of your fields. If you want to find out more about raising crops, don't forget to check Chuckaker's notes. It's already so much reading. For crops, till your fields with a hoe before sowing seeds. Make sure you sow them in the right season too. Each crop you grow is in one of 3 categories: basic fruits and veggies, root crops, and tree crops. Crops thrive in different seasons, so make sure you read the labels and plant to your schedule. Sorry, had to. Fruits, veggies, and root crops need water daily if you want them to grow, but trees grow just fine without it. Keep an eye on the shade of and the color of your soil. If it's lighter, that means your crop could use a drink. And be careful when planting trees. They need space to properly grow, so leave them plenty of room for them. You've got 2 small fields right now. You could probably make an amazing field out of that space in the back. Soil quality varies between fields. The field next to the coop isn't too fertile, but the one further out a bit is a bit better. Some crops will only grow when the soil quality is good, so be sure you've got the right soil for the job. Don't just plant seeds all willy-nilly. Some crops only grow in certain seasons or soil types. If you want to know the ideal conditions for growing a crop, examine the bag of seeds before you sow them. If your crops only grow in certain seasons, plant them as early as you can so they don't wither away. Fertilizer boosts a crop's quality. Some crops will need more than others, so keep an eye on them if you want to. Keep an eye on them if you plan to use it. By the way, if your crops are top quality already, you can't put fertilizer on them. I hear they sell fertilizer spreaders in the city. Order one if you want your fertilizing done automatically. A few days after fruit or vegetable flowers, it'll start ripening. Once it's done, you can harvest it. You can harvest root crops a few days after their flower wilts. Trees need to be fully grown if you want their crops. They'll start flowering before they bear fruit. If a tree is covered in flowers, it means you'll have a bushel full of tree crops to look forward to next season. When it's time to harvest, give your trees a good shake and pick up any ripe crop that falls to the ground. I hear some farmers breed their crops to make new ones. If I find out more about that, I'll keep you posted. Another weird rumor, flower DNA can help crops. Happy lamps, sage soils, upseeds, and trick blues specifically. Tutorial for planting done. Pick up. Did I eat all three? Okay, I did not eat all three. I thought I ate all three. I got a little concerned there. Okay, let's get the cow out. This is the basis for your animals. If you have any questions about raising them, check Occur's notes might come in handy. Yay! We've got a barn and a coop. If you want me to order animals, write it in the ledger and I'll bring them here. Every animal needs to be fed. Feed them daily and you'll get plenty of byproducts like milk and eggs. Animals love to be brushed and snuggled too. Do that daily and you'll get higher quality byproducts. If you're gonna run this place, you'll need cows, sheep, and goats. A horse might be good for getting around too. I can get you cows and sheep, but you'll have to buy goats from Van, the peddler, during spring. I think it's spring year 2 though. Some animals come in different varieties. With cows, you can take your pick from normal, brown, marble, or star. Different cows produce different varieties of milk, so try raising as many of them as you can. Livestock are raised in the barn. When you first get an animal, you'll want to pick a spot for its feed bin. The barn fits 8 animals, but if you expand it, it's up to 16 will fit. I'm excited. We are upgrading it. We're getting all the animals. The barn has a fodder dispenser. Any grass you cut gets stored there. You can put fodder in there too. There is also an isolation space for pregnant animals. Put them there right before they give birth. Barn animals eat fodder. Cows need 2 meals a day, but sheep and goats only need to be fed once a day. You can feed animals by putting fodder in their bins or giving it to them directly. If the weather's good, you can put your animals out to pasture and they'll eat the grass out there. Fodder Plus can be given to barn animals. It'll help boost their moods and help them stay healthy and happy. Barn animals can be let out to pasture. They love to graze when the weather's good. It's great for their moods, and you won't need to feed them either, since they'll eat on their own. But if the weather turns, send them back to the barn ASAP, or it'll do a number on their health. If you'll want to bring your animals in or out of the barn all at once, I recommend using the bell. Don't just feed your animals and call it a day. Give them all the love and care they deserve and make sure they're happy. Animals love being pet and brushed, but just keep in mind that you can't do any of that while they're napping. Female barn animals can get pregnant and give birth. That process will be an important part of your farm life. This is especially true for cows and goats. After 3 days of mother's milk, they produce more milk for 20 days. Breed your animals, you'll need a male and female of the same type, or you can order breeding from the ledger. Animals give birth about 20 days after they become pregnant, so plan ahead and be prepared. Be sure to isolate the pregnant female right before she gives birth. Gotta make sure she stays safe. For cows, isolate the mother when her udders turn red. Isolate goats and sheep when their cheeks turn red. Newborn calves will take 10 days to reach maturity, while kids and lambs will take 8 days. Take good care of them. Feed baby animals their mother's milk. Not only will it help them grow, but it'll also strengthen their bond with you. Cows and goats produce milk. Cows can be milked twice a day, while goats can be milked once a day. Mother's milk is produced for a few days after an animal gives birth. Be sure to feed it to the baby animal. For 20 days after birth, an animal will give you more milk than usual. After that, you'll have to have her give birth again. You can milk a cow every 10 hours or so, which means you can milk them twice a day, so plan accordingly. Both rams and ewes will give wool as long as they're well fed. It takes about 5 days for a new coat of wool to grow in. Happy, healthy sheep will give higher quality wool, so be sure to properly care for them. Chickens produce eggs, but with our coop, we can accommodate other egg-laying birds too. All birds raised in the coop will eat from their shared feed bin. The coop can house 8 birds, but if you expand it, you can hold up to 16 of them. The coop has a large feed bin, and the birds will eat on their own if it's full. You can't hand feed them like cows. The coop's also got an incubator. If you leave a fertilized egg there, it'll hatch after a few days. Birds eat, you guessed it, bird feed. If the coop bin is out of feed, you can order more. If the weather's good, you can let your birds outside, and they'll find food on the ground to eat. Birds can be let out to graze on the farm. Take them out when the weather's good. Birds love the great outdoors, and you won't have to feed them either. But when bad weather comes, get those birds back in the coop. Rain and snow will put them in a bad health. You can pick up birds to bring them in, but don't hesitate to use the bell in front of the coop either. Don't just feed your birds and be done with it. Be kind to your birds and they'll lay good quality eggs for you. Well-fed chickens will lay eggs daily. If you end up owning any other birds, they'll lay eggs every other day. If you raise a male and female bird of the same type, the female may lay fertilized eggs. To hatch a fertilized egg, you can put it in the incubator, or let the bird warm the egg for a few days. A hatchling will take about 5 days to mature. Remember, only adult females will lay eggs. So if we get a fertilized egg and we forget to pick it up, I guess we know what's gonna happen. Pretty energetic today. Today's goal is we're gonna try to have little goals. Today's goal is to talk to everyone. Wait, where did Takakura go? Did he go inside? Hey, hi. If there's anything you're unsure about, I'm here to answer your questions. Some things are better learned by doing, though. Wouldn't hurt to wander around the valley and chat up some folks either. You'd probably learn a thing or two along the way. If I'm not around, check the notebook I left in your house on the side table of your bed. It's got a bunch of notes on the farm. Now, I know it's going to sound like a real pain in your rear for asking this, but you should settle down and get married as soon as you can. It was your old man's dream to run a farm with his family, so just keep it in mind. That's all I'm saying. So we are gonna do like a 100% playthrough. We are going to do our best. Do 100%. I want to see all the cutscenes. I want to make all the friends. I want to get all the recipes and I want to make them all too. We're gonna get all the records. We're gonna get all the wonders. Anything and everything we can do, we're gonna do. That is the plan. So today we are going to talk to everyone. And we can already get a record. We're also gonna grab some flowers. But yeah, I have a little checklist that I'm working on. When I'm not recording, I'm going to be working on it. I traded many items of mine for coins, but it's still not enough. You have the face of a good person. Yes, I can tell. Would you help your good new friend Poi's dream happen? He just wants to go home. Eat the mushroom. Hello. Hello. Thank you. Can I teach you something fun? I learned a new recipe. I heard some humans talking about it, so it's gotta be good. Pickled veggies. Ooh. I don't have any recipes for you today. That's fine. I just want to say hi. No new recipes. That's fine. Oh, wait. Oh, damn it. Eat it again. We might as well get the record while we're here. Come back here. Something in there. See, now, if I remember correctly, for Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life on the PS2, I want to say PS2. There's some sort of liquid sloshing around inside the pot. Oh no. If you come and touch the pot like 100 times, you could get a girl instead of having a boy. Something sort of odd about the liquid in this pot. Because in the GameCube version, you could only have a boy. There's Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. There was Harvest Moon: Another Wonderful Life. And then there was also the special edition that was on the PS2. Oh, who dares disturb my slumber? Be gone. Leave me be. Or else. Yeah, seriously, knock it off. No! Come on, really? Why are you like this? Why not? Okay, fine. You win. I win! You can have this. Here we go, I win. I beat the game. It's a song about 100 little nature sprites called Another Valley Together. I'll send it to your house. Now please, leave me alone and never ever come back. If I remember correctly too, all of these songs are from other Harvest Moon games. I want to say that that one is from Harvest Moon 64. I could very well be wrong. Greetings, you're the young inheritor of the farm, I presume. My name is Carter, a pleasure to meet you. If you ever wish to lay the hand of the dig site, just say the word. Well, hello there. You must be Stevie, I take it? Well, I'm Flora. I'm an archaeologist. I help Professor Carter with the dig site. Listen to this, Stevie. I make the professor his meals every day, right? Well, he always says it's delicious and he eats the whole thing. That's good? You can cook? We will dig tomorrow. So these episodes are going to be 2 days long. That way we can experience the whole game. But yes, today we shall meet everyone. Hello. This has got to be the best season of the year. It's finally getting warmer out. Anyways, are you here to shop? Yes. No, we have an apple seed. We need banana. I almost rebought it. I can't waste money on day one. Not yet. I wish we could pick different items. No, just let me buy everything at once. Okay, we got all the trees. Trees are good money makers. We have 5 of these, we need 1. Yep, sounds wonderful. Thank you so much. No, I'm not done. We need a watermelon. We're good with just 1. Oh, I need more. 6 strawberries. We're getting poor. We're not done yet. We're buying potatoes. So we get them in the ground today, we should be fine. Yeah, it's great. It's so great. No worries here. I'm done. I'm done now. I'm free. Hi, Vesta. Hey there. How's farm life treating you? I'm poor. If you ever need any crop seeds, come find me. I'll be more than happy to share the extras we have. Anyways, if you grow crops, you'll want to ship them to the city. Just don't steal away my clientele, all right? So if you're looking to buy something today, no. That's the thing. When you talk to them on their farm, every time, do you need anything? Vesta puts more love and care into her crops than anyone I know. That's why all our produce tastes so good. That aside, did you want to purchase anything? No. No, I don't. I already spent all my money. We're gonna buy a chicken. And we're gonna sell milk so we can buy another chicken. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Actually, we're gonna get the female chicken and then we're just gonna... And then we'll just, let the... We'll get the male later in a bit. Because we can get the female now. Like, order her for tomorrow. Yeah. Today we just need to meet people. Celia, I'm gonna constantly just refer to her as Celia instead of Cecilia. She needs a tomato and she'll give us 5 eggs. Gordy needs a milky soup and he'll give us, oh look, 5 watermelon seeds. Okay, let's talk to you. Why the stars? Why are there still the stars? Okay, we'll come back, I guess. They're probably sleeping. You know, I ended up here after traveling all over the world, and before I knew it, I was running the inn. Where's Corey? Is he outside? I know he also goes over here. No. It must be in this house. Hi. Yo, you're that farmer, right? The name's Gordy. I make art out of metal. Need something? I have your request. Here you go. Take it. Thanks for going to all the trouble. I appreciate it. Here, have this as a thank you. And thank you. And then the twins live up in this little tree house. Yay. Talk. I'm Cole, the second best crafter of world-class fireworks. Good to meet you. And just in case you were wondering, my twin brother Charlie's the best. Welcome to the valley. Name's Charlie, crafter of the world's best fireworks. Don't confuse me with my brother Cole. His are only second best. Hey there, whippersnapper. How about playing a little game with me? I love games. Good. Come at me with all you got. Need me to explain the rules? Yes. Gotcha. Here's the gist of it. This here is a territory game where you and I duke it out to see who can place the most lines on top of the old board. If you surround a space with your own colored lines, it turns into your territory. Oh, and you can't choose lines that have already been picked. If a line's taken, that's all she wrote. No takebacks. The smallest territory on the board is one of those little triangles, but you could take several at once if you're feeling adventurous. If you surround your opponent's lines with your own, then those lines are all yours. Stealing like that is fair game. However, if your opponent's fully claimed some territory already, you can't take that. It's theirs for the rest of the game. On the bright side, you can always use your own territory lines to add on to what you already got. When all the lines are filled up, the game ends and we tally up our totals. Might have already guessed, but whoever claims the most territory is the winner. That about sums it up. All set, or do you need to hear that again? We are good to go. Well, about time we get the show on the road, and I'll go first. I used to play this when I was little. Like, I would play it in school kind of thing. And instead of triangles, it would be squares. You just put a whole bunch of dots on a paper. And then you just connect them. And what we would do is if you made a square, you put your initials in it to show that it was yours. There we go. Now we are going to be playing this the whole season, at least. It's going to be a daily thing. Five to 11. Well, I'll be dang nabbed. Don't think I ever lost so badly before. You got me pretty darn good there. Gotta respect that. He looks so serious. He smiles and then he gets all mad. In case it ain't easy winning against yours truly, here's a little something for you to celebrate the occasion. Yay, a gift. Can't let you slide next time though. When we have a rematch, you can bet your bottom G I'm gonna win. Okay, let's get out. Thank you. Alright, so we talked to Gordy, we talked to the twins. We still have Gustava and the scientist. The scientist Daryl. Come up here. Here is Gary. What? Where are you? Oh, Stevie, right. The one Takakura mentioned. My wife Nina and I used to live in the city, but once we started getting on in years, we decided to move out here for a change of pace. Nina. Oh, you're that new farmer, aren't you? She's so tiny. My husband Gary and I are getting on in years, you see, so we decided to savor the time we have left by staying here in Forgotten Valley. She's so tiny. Why, that sure is nice. Why are you giving it to me? Why, thank you. That's ever so nice of you. You get all the flowers. You get the best flowers, Nina. You're the valley's newest resident, Stevie, yes. Managing a farm is sure to be taxing, but I wish you success in your travails. For my part, I shall endeavor to serve Mistress Romana to the best of my ability. Hi, Stevie. How do you do? Why, hello there, sweetie. You're more than welcome to visit whenever you find yourself with time to spare. You don't get a goddess one. You can have a toy. Oh. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, so everyone at the villa has been met. Looks like Gordy's working on his art. Maybe just sulking, who knows? Oh, Stevie, is your farm doing well? If you ever end up with a dairy surplus, I'll gladly take extra milk. Of course you would. Oh yeah, that person from the farm. He's just shoving me out of the way. It's so rude. Oh, very, very rude. Cafe open? Cafe open. Cafe open. When you're feeling worn out, a nice refreshing drink is just the thing to perk you up. Hey there, hope you'll swing by and visit us at the Bluebird Cafe anytime you need some rest after a long day of work. Yay! Okay, so we did all that. We have Nina. Not Nina. Nami. Everyone's in such a good mood when spring rolls around, but I don't get it. What's there to be excited about? Ouch. Lou? Are things with you getting used to work yet? If you ask me, it's best to go at your own speed. No need to rush things. Now we need to find Rock. I think he wakes up at noon. I want to say he wakes up at noon. We have Rock, Gustava, and the scientist, Daryl. Kick back and relax. Not like I own the place or anything, but still. Down the stairs, please. Okay, so Daryl should be awake now. And then there's Gustava. And we should have talked. Really? Okay, we're gonna go talk to Gustava. And he's just singing. He just looks at us and sings. Okay. How are you still sleeping? Sir? Sir? It's almost 1 in the afternoon. Sir? 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 Where were you sleeping? My research focuses primarily on energy efficiency. A fascinating topic, isn't it? Perhaps I'll let you sit in one of my experiments. Please, no. Where would you have been sleeping? On the couch? All right, so I do believe we have talked to everyone, so now we can take care of our crops. We can order a chicken for tomorrow. And we got a thing. We shall... Everything's expensive. Order chicken. And we need to order food for said chicken. We can only get one. Thank God it stays a while. Okay, there we go. Hello. Obtain a total of 3 records. Two, 3, 4, 5. Just like the photo. That is solely what I'm going off of, is that photo. I do like how they fix the farming aspect. Is just being able to spam the Y button helps so much. Now. Let's start with potato. Yeah. Potatoes. And I do believe the apples and the grapes grow around like our harvestable in the fall, and then I think the rest are in the summer. But if we get them planted today, they should be fine. Wait, why there? Why did you start there? Why not this one? Weird. Yeah, that was weird. We'll do apple. Oh, look at that grape. Peach. Orange. And a banana. I need water. And then we do this, and then we should be able to get milk from the cow. And then I think we're done with the day. I don't think we can get cutscenes on day one, or can we? We could try. I think we'll try. Get in there. Oh, we also need to place down the fertilizer. Do that. Hopefully it grows and spreads. It should. He's happy and content. We should put some feed in here for her. I guess I can't jump that one. Oh, cutscene. We can have cutscenes on day one. Hello there, Stevie. Since you're here, do you have time for a quick chat? I just adore this view. It's always helped me settle down. The rushing water, the gentle breeze. You just don't get this in the city. Oh? That's where I used to live, you know. But some things went sour and I ended up moving to Forgotten Valley. Every once in a while, when I'm staring out at the river, I think back on all my old heartache. Just kidding. The clean air in the valley has done wonders for my skin, so I like to make sure I spend some time outside every day. Here, see for yourself. Uh-huh. Nice little cover up there. Thank you, Stevie. You're such a sweetheart. We really should get to know each other better. I feel like you and I are on the same wavelength. Uh-huh. Until next time then. Alrighty. Oh, it just takes you automatically to the next cutscene. Oh. There's a cutscene queue I'm going through now. Wrong way, bud, over here. Oh, it's rock. It's rock. I don't want rock. Oh, I don't... Playing hooky from farm work to go for a stroll, huh? Stevie, I see how it is. Hey, I'm just messing with you. Don't sweat it. You look like you were having a staring contest with the river, but I figured you were probably just overworked or something. Not everyone gets this level of concern from a stud like me, by the way. Just saying. Ego needs knocked down. Anyway, listen, you have got to relax your shoulders. I've never seen anyone so tensed in my life. If you don't take time to chill, life's gonna chew you up and spit you out. Come on, let's hang out and shoot the breeze. I'm sorry. I inherited. No, I didn't even inherit it. I asked for my father's farm, where you get handed the inn. Possibly. Who knows? I might become their next child. Oh, I know that look. You're thinking, wow, this guy is so cool. I gotta know more about him, right? Well, first of all, thank you. I'm flattered, really. Second of all, you're in luck because I'm happy to reintroduce myself as many times as you need. Help. Send help. The name's Rock. I live at the layover inn with my parents. Gotta be a good son and watch over them. You know how it is. Oh, but that's easy stuff. We gotta dig deeper. We don't. Let me tell you a few of my favorite things. Hope you're ready for this. I'm not. I'm all about taking it easy. No work, no pressure, no nothing. Just me, myself, and I, living the dream. People do whatever they want in Forgotten Valley. That's what makes it awesome, you know? So you think an all play no work lifestyle would be chill here, but everybody's got a problem with it. And I'm just like, why? He who doesn't work doesn't eat. Knock down a peg. He's mad. I made him mad. Oh, come on. You're one of them? I'm working on a farm here, sir. Everybody says work is so important, but I do not get it at all. Well, you do you. I'm gonna live my best life, and there's nothing anyone can do to stop. Catch you around, Stevie. Please don't. I know you're going to, but please don't. So there's 2 cutscenes. Can we get more? I'm gonna say no. That's okay. Wait, they already look at you? Wait, but how will I know that we're friends? Oh no. I don't think there's anything else we can really do today. In. We're gonna just train the dog a little bit. Because we could ask for a male chicken and then we could get fertilized eggs, possibly, but it's not a guarantee. Good job. We'll do this, we'll come out, and we'll see if there's anything else that triggers. There is. Hey there, Stevie. Sorry for the sudden visit, but we had some leftover crops after the harvest, so we wanted to share some with you. I feel like I will not get any of these. You have fields on your farm too, right? Raising crops is wonderful. I've never done anything more rewarding or fun, but it definitely challenges you to do your best. Is there anything you're having trouble with? If you have any questions along the way, don't be afraid to ask. I'll do my best to help. We hire them. It's no trouble at all. I'm just happy there's another person around who shares my passion for crops. I hope you and I can be good friends. You said it, Cece. Helping our neighbors is what we do best. Oh, I think she's a little embarrassed. She got caught talking to me. Hey there, Stevie. Hi, Vesta. I must have lost track of time. You started chatting about the farm. It's fine, no worries. Cece hasn't had too many other folks she can talk shop with, so to speak. But now you're here. When she heard you were coming to the valley, she was thrilled, bursting at the seams to meet you. Vesta. Whoops, might have said a bit too much. Still, I hope you and Cece get to be like two peas in a pod. I'm so glad, Stevie. I'm sure the two of you have lots you want to talk about, but we don't want to overstay our welcome now, do we? Oh no, I suppose we shouldn't. We can talk again next time you're free, okay? There's more. Vesta, is something wrong? Nah, just thinking it was all about Stevie. You too? She seems like such a kind person. And I'm real glad she is, but how's about we keep this between us girls, alright? Don't go telling Matt too much. What? Why not? How do I put this? He's a little overprotective of you. He has tried to stake his claim on you, girl. I want to make sure he can be pals with Stevie too. So let's not give him any reasons to be suspicious of our new neighbor. Yes, I understand. Secret. No running animation. All right, we shall save and then we shall sleep. Ooh, we're dreaming of a painting. Weather will be good for 6 hours. Summer's Love, episode 1, Sudden Encounters. Oh my gosh, I'm so late. So there I am, dashing to school with a piece of toast in my mouth when bam, uh-oh, I crashed right into a boy. Hey, watch where you're going, you clown. I immediately holler at the top of my lungs. Oh, what? You're the one who crashed into me. Well, maybe you shouldn't have gotten crashed into, I continued hollering. Ever consider that? We lock eyes. If this boy thinks I'm going to apologize just because I'm in the wrong, he's got another thing coming. He also has really pretty eyes and a beautiful face and same school uniform as me? Just who do you think you are anyways? Achilles tendon. They were short on names. It was a long day at the shop. But everyone calls me Ace. Who is this mysterious Ace? And what will happen to our protagonist? Find out next time on Summer's Love. Boy. Nope. I don't want to change my look right now. I want to look in the mirror. Alright, so Takakura should have left with the... Oh, Belle's on this side. Belle is on this side, not the other side like it was in the original. Do that where cow. I kind of like that they don't have their typical spots still. Because in the original, they all came out at this, and they were all in the same spot every time. Come on, jump. So what our little routine's gonna be is come take care of crops and animal. which we just did. Next we're gonna run over to the twins to get that done. And then we're gonna try to get the rest of the cutscenes with the Bachelor and Bachelorettes. The twins are both outside. Is Gordy inside or is he outside? Must be sleeping. God dang it. I'm too early apparently. Do I need you to go inside? Are you Charlie? Nope. Nope. I need this one. Go inside, please. I need you to go inside or for Gordy to come outside. And that is what I'm currently needing. Come on, Cole's going inside. Oh, never mind. Cole's not going inside. Inside? Inside? Inside. Oh. Why not? I was gonna... Inside. Go inside. Let's play the game, and then I can work on getting to the dig site, and I can do some digging. Oh, that's weird. Oh, the animation. Okay, we're gonna play the game. We're gonna do that to try to... Oh my god! Oh my god! I didn't think I could do that. And a gift. I don't blame you for getting mad at me for that. And we'll come back for his thing, I guess. I think all the cutscenes start at 10. He's probably awake now. Yeah, he's awake now. His cutscene, if I remember correctly, is here. We just come onto the beach, kind of thing, and we see him. But he has to be outside. So we'll go to the dig site. We'll just do one little pass here. Because I want to get the cutscenes done today. None is outside, so why can't I do hers? It must be a 10 o'clock thing. How's about taking a walk down to the beach, Nina? Oh yes, that sounds splendid, dear. Shall we? There's a couple goals. He's so tiny. What? Oh, it's you. Huh? What am I up to? Not much, just deciding where to go next. Alright, I've decided. I'm gonna take a stroll over to the villa. Catch you later. Bye! So does that mean I can get his now? Yes. It's a 10 o'clock thing, apparently. What you doing? Thinking. Oh, great. Oh. Something's glowing. Ever changing, huh? Flash, sway, the waves rise, then return. Okay, bye. All right. I think we have to walk by the inn again, though. We do. I beg your pardon. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to remember me from the other day, would you? Can you see that building up there on the hill? The villa, I mean? I live there with my Aunt Ramona and her butler, Sebastian. I moved to the valley when I was very young, so I've not been able to sit and chat with many people my own age. But then I heard you had moved in, and I'd hoped the two of us could get along. I'm glad they aged her up. In any case, I do hope we have another opportunity to chat sometime. Until then. Short and sweet. After this, we have one more cutscene. One more bachelor to meet. Hey there, Stevie. You know my name already, yeah? Right on, I'm Gustavo. Did Dr. Kura take you around for introductions your first day here? We didn't have much of a chance to chat that day, so I was hoping we could change that. Don't worry about skipping over me. As long as we get to know each other in the end, it's all good. Feel free to stop by my place whenever. I've got a thing for music, so maybe we'll sing some songs together. Could be fun. Well, the wind's calling, so I'm off. Good luck on the farm. At least they have little introduction things. It's like, oh yeah, this is a bachelor. This is a bachelorette. Well, hey, if it ain't Stevie. Hi, Vesta. Been settling in okay? Yeah, it's fine. Glad to hear it. But you've never worked on a farm before, right? That's gotta be tough. If you ever find yourself in trouble, I'd be happy to lend a hand. Oh, let me go tell my brother Matt to pitch in too. I've been teaching him the ins and outs of agriculture, So I hope you'll let us help you out. Get it? The pun. Funny, funny. Funny writers here. I love that we can actually go in their fields. Hey Matt, come here. What? I'm busy. It can wait. Just come here. Here's the deal, little bro. If Stevie is ever in a bind, you be sure to give her your full support, alright? What? Why? Because the valley's a hopping place with Stevie around. And if she's ended up packing her bags and leaving because she couldn't hack it, it'd be a crying shame. Hopping? I guess. I've seen more people wandering around, maybe. Oh, there you go with your prickly pear act again. Is that what we're gonna call it? No. Whoa. Wait just a gosh darn second. There's something I forgot to take care of. Right, it's real urgent, so I gotta make like a fruit tree and leave. Huh? Sorry to cut and run, Stevie. If you'll excuse me. Is she setting me up with her brother? I'm counting on you, Matt. She's setting me up with her brother. Wait, hey, wait! Sorry about Vesta. She's not exactly the best listener. Well, I'm glad it doesn't bother you. Oh yeah. Anyway, what's up? Are you having trouble with your crops? Need any help? Oh, good. Well, I've got work to do, so bye. Runs away. I like it. He doesn't seem like a complete jerk. Now, we do still have time. We're gonna go and do dig site. Carter should be in there because we need Carter in there to do anything. Ooh, this isn't that bad. Let's just get started. It's simple. You come up and he gives you a shovel. That's why you have to let him be here because he's running the whole thing. So it makes sense that we need to have him here. Oh, I see little dots. Come here, little dot. Don't push me around, Carter. Thank you. He's gonna push me. We'll do 2 digs. Carter, you're in my way. That's like the one thing that I don't like. Yes, you can see when there's something about to be dug up. But I don't like that Flora and Carter can get in your way and prevent you from digging. Okay, so the dark dots are the gemstones. Or the moon ore. We found something peculiar. I diggity dig dig. I like that I can like sneak in the corner. If it works, it works. Yay! Oops. Sure, why? I hope it gets easier when it gets, like, in the later chapters when it gets a little bigger. Like, this is the thing now. I have one spot left. Oh. God dang it, Carter. There we go. I just have to turn away from them, apparently. Okay, we're done. Yep, all done. Yep, let's go outside and you can take a look at my nothingness. Because I did not find the tablet. That's all he cares about is the tablet. Hey, Stevie Takakura left a note in the living room if you want to take a look. Yeah, let's see what it says. Oh. I bought you a new animal. Check the coop when you get a chance. Takakura. Omelet. I'm so glad that he doesn't interrupt while you're at the dig site. I need the bird feed. We got a bird, so we get a wonder. Because we can do that for, like, we can have that bird for a few days. And they'll be fine. And then tomorrow we get Van. And with Van will come hopefully the fishing rod. We'll make some money, we'll spend some money. It's just how it goes. I do believe we're in the hole though, so that's fun. But Brightside, we got to see all of the Bachelor and Bachelorette introductions. Happy and content. Hopefully these will spread. I don't know with certainty, but I'm gonna really hope. Let's train our dog real quick. We have time. We want to milk the cow around 5. Then we get her milked first thing, then around 5 we'll get her milked again. Oh, he's halfway done a circle. He's doing so good. Yeah, this will be the longest episode. I don't see any others getting to be as long. There you go. Yeah, I do believe that's going to be it for today. We got to see all the cutscenes. We got the whole introduction. There's no cutscene when we leave the house. Yeah, I think we're going to be good to save and call it a day. Next time we're going to have Van come in. And we will see what all he has to sell and what he will buy. And we'll go from there. Until then, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.